Patrick Henry College was founded in 2000, so it's a very young institution. Our entire budget is less than $20 million. So by comparison, that's why I emphasize that this is a very different type of institution. So no government funding. When Chuck started to explain to me how this worked, and these light bulbs were obviously going off in my head, and I thought, well, this would be fantastic for everything. Therefore, it could work for fundraising in the nonprofit sector. So we initiated two projects. The first one was to increase student enrollment. The top line application percentage has increased by 15% already in the first 6 months. So that's a very healthy sign. Donor acquisition is absolutely critical for the long-term survival and prosperity of Patrick Henry College. If we don't have donors, we cannot survive. So we decided to use a direct mail letter package as the subject of the MVT test. So no surprise to anyone who's familiar with MVT, we came up with 23 variables, 48 versions of the package. We decided to go to 9 mailing lists, and therefore the number of letters mailed for this test was 43,200. The key performance metrics we knew we wanted to look at, and we were comparing this to our previous control package, were two: the donor response rate and the average gift. Thing that was most hurtful was when we did not include a business reply envelope, which was the most hurtful thing. The most helpful, up at the top there, do not get too wordy on your reply device by saying, if you give $30 today with the doubling matching grant, your gift can be worth $60. It's just too complicated. If you get too complex, you turn people off. So that was the most helpful insight. Here's the findings. The donor response rate increased by 24%, which is fantastic. The average gift during the test increased by 18%. We're now out with our second rollout. The average gift is up from the beginning, 38%. And so when you get a large outlier gift on the front end, that's a very good indication of a major donor in waiting. And so we were getting outlier gifts of anything from 20 to 100 times the average gift. That's been happening regularly, and it only happens with the MVT package. It doesn't happen with anything else.